Okay, so this is mine and Courtney's rant about the awkwardness and disturbingness
cartoons
back in our childhood that we love today. We still loved them back then, but there was just something wrong about them. Starting with Courage the Cowardly Dog. You're up, Courtney.
I don't even know half of what to say about that show. It's a kid show. But half the crap that goes on there should not be for kids. They either the censor limit for the during the late 90s, early 2000s, whatever, must have been higher, because the crap they were putting on the radar, under the radar, it's just ridiculous. I mean, and then they showed it late at night. Why are you gonna show? I can understand some cartoons, or they show it late at night, but there was some scary crap going on in the show.
I mean, if you look back at it now when you're older, obviously you're not gonna be scary, but think about it, you're what? Maybe I'm gonna guess 8 or 10 when this show came out. So you're watching this at 10 o'clock at night when you're supposed to be asleep. You're watching this. You're halfway somewhat asleep, and you're watching this. You're gonna be scared to shit.
I mean, there's one episode where you have a giant cockroach. I mean, thinking about it now, it's okay, it's not that scary. But I'm it was a huge giant cockroach, and then he's you see a door, and he's you want to know what goes in? You want to know what's in that door? You don't want to know what's in that door. You want to know what's made these bones? You don't want to know what made these bones.
And he had that weird New York accent, so you can relate to it. I'm just what in the world? I have family in New York. Am I going to see that if I go in the streets?
You don't want to know what made. I don't want to know what made.
I know. I was I thought this was just about Muriel's sitar performance. Why are we talking about some weird, crazy thing about a tiny door?
You don't want to know what made these bones.
Oh God.
No.
I mean, looking back at it, it was probably funny. But back during that time, it was no.
Even creepier. Another thing that they Courage the Cowardly Dog had, the chicken. If anybody remembers the original plot of the Courage the Cowardly Dog, the first episode, the first pilot, had the chicken who lost its head through reflection. And there was a follow-up episode where the chicken had lost its head, apparently, and it was trying to get someone else's head. So the idea was to pop someone else's head off, transfer it over the chicken's head, and he'll have a head again. But this is a cartoon show. You're talking about decapitating somebody and putting it back on.
Which magically makes that head yours. Yes. I'm not even going to question the logic behind
this.
They
made it in a cartoonish way where it's pop, transfer, answer. No, it wouldn't be just pop.
I mean, we're grateful we didn't see him when he popped off Eustace's head and put it on his body. God. But then at the end, you had to see Eustace's. Exactly, you saw Eustace's no head. Muriel's oh, there's Eustace with my slipper. I'm woman, what is wrong with you? Your husband doesn't have a head.
Most of the stuff this show goes through, honestly, people should be dead in this show.
Exactly. You should have died how many times? He died in that. He even died in a cockroach thing because he got eaten by that little thing behind the door.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh God.
Probably the most memorable episode people remember is the tomb guy.
King Ramsey. It's one of the. I think it was one of the first 5. Trust me, you will remember what we're talking about.
With the creepy guy who's return the slap. Any kid, no matter, even now, just the way his voice was, it's totally unhuman. It's just nobody can speak. Return the slap.
Suffer my curse. I was okay. Remember, you're 8 or 10, so you're looking at this. So you're okay. You think it's gonna be a little anime thing? No, it's digitally animated.
It's computer graphics.
Yeah.
And one way to scare the living crap out of people in a cartoon show is to have a different animation style to the original thing, so it looks otherworldly, and he's there for 2 minutes, so they can't use as much computer graphics, and it makes it really cheap looking and even crappy and scarier. So along with the undead voice, it really sounded like he was voiced by zombies or something.
Exactly, and the way that he moved, it was
it was
there was no wind. So how was he doing that? It's are you a ghost? I don't know if you're a ghost. But the only
unhuman.
Only upside that you got from that, everyone remembered who King Ramses was, though. That's the only reason why. If someone says King Ramsey, I think that'd be Oh, no, I know what you're talking about.
It just, even if I watch it now, I still want to be...
Yeah, I still have that. I still remember that nightmare that I had. I swear to God. I was just like, I had to mute it. Because when I first heard his voice, I was like, oh, no, no. And every time he spoke, I was just like, mute,
yeah,
unmute, mute, unmute. Yes. I applaud the voice actor, though. I seriously want to just meet him and shake his hand. I mean, I will. Like, I'm a horror movie addict. That's just scary to me.
It's just so creepy. It's just... And what's even more messed up with the series, season 1, I don't know if people remember, at the end of season 1, where Eustace and Muriel get turned to puppets. Okay.
By that weird looking crocodile.
They get turned to puppets, so technically they're dead. This is the season finale for season 1 of Courage. They're technically dead, and yet Courage is so psychologically
dependent on them.
That he reenacts them, because they're technically dead. They're puppets.
Yeah, they're puppets. They're dead. They have no soul. They're just wooden attached to a string. You see Courage going like, nice evening, isn't it, Eustace? And he even reenacts Eustace going, as long as it doesn't rain. Stupid dog. Booga, booga, booga. And then he even does that, and I'm like, why would you do that?
It's just, Courage lost his mind.
Yes.
He has no way other living.
You lost all answers. But looking back, we still love it. I will rewatch that series from start to finish. But back then, that was creepy as oh my God.
There's some things that should not have been in there. I guess on a final note, one other scary, strange episode. I think it was a hotel where Courage opens the door and there's like this little girl playing. And she turns around.
It was part of the cockroach episode where he was trying to find that cockroach's thing. So you just see like a peaceful scene. He runs into all these things. Then it turns around and has that weird green face. You're like, oh God.
No. I still have nightmares from the Ramsey episode. It just, I saw it late at night. I saw the midnight rerun of it. And I was 10. And I was scared to death.
Because he's a different type of crazy person. Because he doesn't physically do anything. He summons things. And they do it for him. But it's just his voice. I would rather...
That's the one thing that makes it really scary. The voice, the movement, the crappy animation, and just everything about it is really scary. Honestly, it's a good show, but there's just some things that should not belong to kids. Kids these days would not get it. Actually, in fact, they probably would piss their pants if they were to watch it. But
so overall, if you want to scare your children, just show them reruns of this.
It's a good show. It's definitely something you should continue watching even now. But we'll continue our childhood series. Nostalgia series, I guess you can say. Scooby-Doo, coming up next.
I was about to say we're coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Would have got away with it. Wasn't you and your stupid dog.
You and your meddling kids and your stupid dog. Get it right, Courtney.
There's 4 different... Oh, man.
They've all been the same.
They'll make us go. And
okay, sorry. Okay, so that's it for now. Tune in probably later on this week because we are just on a roll. Say goodbye, Courtney. Stop that. Bye.